Oh, okay. Hola, amigos. Holy shit. Okay. Ryan Brown. Hello, Ryan Brown. How's it going? I just barely started this shit. Okay, that's awesome. We'll see what happens here. I am starting a live stream, and I hope that it's using the Blue Yeti quality, because if it isn't, somebody's going to be killed. And that's okay. That's okay. Now, somebody wants to... Hold on, let me try to update my thumbnail for this live stream. And that's okay. I'm going to try to change it. Edit. Okay, I'm going to press edit on my live stream. For example, thumbnail-wise, I want to upgrade this. Change. Fuck, I don't have any pictures on my desktop. Of course I don't. Okay, well, dun. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Fuck, how am I going to change it? Should I even change my thumbnail and docs, whatever's on my desktop? I don't even know what's on there. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. So I have 5 concurrent viewers. That's pretty good given the ratio of my channel size. In fact, I think that's decent. Now, I'm going to be covering the new campaign trail, yeah, that's what it's called, new campaign trail mod. And it's going to be pretty good. Now, concerning my mic quality, I'm going to listen back to my campaign trail mod. And it's going to be pretty good. Now, concerning my mic quality, okay, now I'm interested as to why I'm roboting right now. That's kind of interesting, and I'm getting pretty screwed here. I'll read the chat soon, but I want to also not break my mic. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. So, for example, so as of right now, you guys hear me as a robot. I don't know why. Okay, that's why. So right now the desktop audio is active. That should not be the case, right? Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out, and this is just working out the kinks of this app, this new laptop I have. My OBS previously, I didn't save, obviously, so I clearly did not have the IQ to figure this out before the stream, so that's that. Okay, tell me if there's any changes to this at all, because if there is, I need to know. I'm going to lower the volume a little bit by 1 decibel. I don't know what that does. And we're going to be really trying to figure something out here. So while I'm making up bullshit in my head to keep you entertained, how's it going, guys? Comment all you want. I want you to comment. Keep me entertained here as I try to entertain you, okay? It's kind of like TikTok. We're going to have the plebeians try to hear each other out, okay? So how does this work? No desktop audio. I muted it. Okay, how does this work now? It should be making a lot of sense. Now, I can't use... hey, America Central says it's terrible. Fuck you, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Good to know. I'll keep going. Hold on. America Central says it's terrible. Fuck you, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Good to know. I'll keep going. Hold on. America Central says... Okay, that's very meta. Very meta, bro. Fuck. I also waited to record a video. I've had the laptop for like less than a week, but I've been sick. Not with the Ching Chong flu or whatever, because, you know, I don't need to. So let me try to figure this out. Alright. Tell me when it's ever get fixed, man. This is pissing me off, because, you know, the Blue Yeti is a good microphone, and quite frankly, I did try to set this up, okay? A little bit. So give me updates if it's getting better. Hello, hold on. Mic check 1 2. Okay, tell me what's going on here. It's better now, really? You used to think that I'm better now. You only say that because I'm not... Better now, really? You used to think that I'm better now. You only say that because I'm not... now, really? Okay, so let me test it real quick. Mic check 1 2. I love Israel and I love the Jews. Okay, play it back. Okay, so let me test it real quick. Mic check 1 2. I love Israel and I love the Jews. Okay, play it back. Okay, so I think I identified the problem. The problem is the gain's too high on my microphone, and of course, okay, that should have fixed it. Actually, we hear you in Ohio. Damn, am I that loud? What the fuck? And of course, okay, that should have fixed it, actually. We hear you in Ohio. Damn, am I that loud? What the... Okay, fixed it. Yoba mode on these. Alright. Okay, 5 minutes in the stream, and I finally figured it out, okay? So, how's it going? I'm gonna edit the title of the stream, of course, to... what's it called? Campaign Trail Live Stream. Okay. I am the new Tim Pool. I am Warhol. Anyways. Okay, finally. Fuck. Now I'm going to catch up with the comments. Thank you guys so much for being patient. I'm surprised you stayed. Ryan Brown says, hey. Okay. For Remp says, hi. Yes. Okay. JRTB, I remember you. Hey, bruh. You haven't streamed in ages. So true. So true. The reason why I haven't is because my old laptop had a crashing issue. So whenever it used, like, so much of the CPU... So basically what happened like 6 months ago is that I downloaded something, like I may or may not have torrented something, wink wink, and it's called We Do a Little Downloading Free COD Games, but anyways, it got a virus, but the virus was weird. Like all it did was make my computer crash at weird moments. So for example, it would like if it did anything that was like at 80% of capacity on the CPU or something, it would just turn off. So oftentimes, like, 1 out of every, like, 3 times I would try to stream, or not even stream, but just record a video, it would just, stop. So I was, like, 35 minutes into an APU review stream, and then it turned off, and I lost my bananas. I went bananas. I'm like, okay, this is silly. So basically, I stopped, and I kind of gave up, so then I just started trickling the uploads, right? Because my laptop was being weak, okay? That's why. TVN64 says hi. Okay. Skull. Is that a skull drawing? You sound like Jeff Zuckerberg. I take that as an insult, American Central. Ryan Brown says, are you going to review Arizona governor candidate soon? Yeah, probably. There's a lot of people. There's, I think, maybe Jim Layman, but he could be running for Senate. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. And then governor, I think there's Carrie Lake, who is a anchor. And, of course, that's interesting. But she is a woman, so... So just okay. Let me keep going down. John Douglas says, we hear you in Ohio. Okay, thank you, John. Okay. Did somebody ask to be a mod? And oh yeah, N64. I might make you a mod. I just might have to. I just might have to. Many such cases. Hold on. Fuck. Click. Add moderator. I might. You have to prove yourself. You have to kiss my ass. And I'm just kidding. But seriously, though, I'm going to have to wait on that one. TVN64 says, are you a war hawk? A little bit, yeah. I like war. John Douglas says, Jim Layman is the man Masters will lose. I have no idea, honestly. I'm pretty burnt out on politics, to be completely honest. And so, yeah, I'm just slowing down on that for now, because if I get completely burnt out, then I'm going to lose all the vibe, and that's not going to be good. So I'm playing the modded version of the campaign trail, if you know what that is. And it's basically an election simulator, and we have all the way to Jefferson, and I primarily wanted to play 2020, but if you guys want to recommend something else, then maybe you can tell me now. For example, we can do Trump-Pence 2020, Trump-Haley, Trump-Noem, and then we have Biden-Harris, Biden-Warren, Rice, Whitmer, Baldwin, Duckworth, Grisham, Demings, okay? So I'll give you guys like 10 seconds before I get bored and start picking it myself. Do 1964. What is that one? Hold on. Oh, that's gay. No way. So the only 1964 is Rockefeller and Scranton versus, I guess, Johnson and Humphrey. But that sounds like AIDS to me. Luca M says, do you still work at the deli? For the next 2 weeks I do, yeah, unfortunately. GRTV says, I've been disappointed with Brandon Tatum, who I usually like, but he seems so beholden to TPUSA and Charlie Kirk. Oh, I mean, obviously, Tatum is usually more based than the black grifters are usually, but, of course, if you're getting paid a couple $100,000 a year by Charlie Kirk, then why not suck up to him, right? I mean, you have to put yourself in his position. Wouldn't you be nice to Charlie Kirk if you can make a lot of money? I mean, it's pretty reasonable to me, right? And now, insofar as the next thing is concerned, we have Larry Hogan versus Biden. That's not even an option, okay? First of all. And then we have another comment, 1968, Wallace. He gets personally offended if anybody criticizes Charlie Kirk. Yeah, obviously, has to pretend to like him. Representative Paul Mitchell has just died. I don't care who the fuck is that. Don't worry about it. Maybe we can replace him with something better. I don't know. Anyways, let's start out. Okay, so I'm going to narrow down the options for you guys. It's going to be either Trump Pence, Trump Haley, or Trump Noam, okay? I have to run as any of the three, okay? I want to dumb this down. Okay? So first one to make a suggestion is going to get the pick, probably. So hurry up. Before you go. Alright. Now, I was going to talk about this potentially in a video, but I really just dislike covering normal stuff because I find it kind of annoying. Trump Haley says TV N64. If I do that, then people are going to call me a neocon, but they're going to do that anyway. It's like how they call Donald Trump racist. It's like, well, yeah, maybe I am racist, but like, you know, not the way you think of it, you know. So, we'll see. Trump Noam, that's the only good one. JRTB, okay. Maybe I'll take in one more suggestion, and then I'll take a pick out of those, okay? So, for example, if you look over here, they're taking our shit, right? And if you look at what's interesting here is that they have I think this is a pecking or a RPD, if my Call of Duty experience shows me anything. And basically that gun is, you know, a Taliban Cold War surplus item that the Soviets must have left. And frankly, they're using that on the American Humvee. So that's interesting. So they're like mismatching everything. But that's fine for them because that's pretty good. You know. Pence is expired, true. John says we gave him our stuff, true. And taxpayers paid for it. He had his day. Who, Pence? Yeah, fuck Pence. Okay, fine. Fuck. Okay, fine. I'll pick. Okay, so Pence is scratched off. Now it's between Haley and Noam. At this point, Noam is better, but there is a catch. Okay, so we're going to go Noam. Fine. Now, continue. Donald, did I misclick this already? No, wait, submit. My hand hurts. Fuck. Okay, I misclicked it already. No, it's unreasonable. Okay. Mod loader. Other. Go to... I've only played one campaign of this, and it was Pence and Trump versus Biden, and I lost, of course. So we're going to do Noam. Okay, submit this. Click. And you're going to see a different load-up screen. Okay, there you go. We're going to read it. I'm going to actually give you the time of day here. GRTV says, I guess he did okay standing behind Trump in the speeches, but that's about it. And John says, Pence had a good hat rack. I don't get the reference there, but yeah. Pence was decent as a vice president. Decent. But ultimately, he was decent up until 2020, and then it just went to shit at the end, you know, concerning what happened in the fall months of that. Of course, I have to, you know, beat around the bush regarding that because of YouTube censorship. So, yeah, thank you for that, YouTube, you prick. I don't like that. Why does it say SNOO 2020? It doesn't matter. I'll read this. Donald Trump is the incumbent president and has had many successes. Hold on, F11 real quick. Okay, there you go. More immersive for you guys. Has many successes in the office throughout. Fuck. Okay. Though overall he has had a controversial term. Despite this, many have felt that he has a good shot at the re-election due to the economy. But in 2020, a virus called COVID-19 started spreading, which caused people to go into lockdowns. Many felt that Trump wasn't taking the pandemic seriously, and the economy had gotten worse due to COVID shutting businesses down. Black Lives Matter protests have also resurfaced after George Floyd's death. Joe Biden is a former vice president and will campaign on the idea of normalcy and ending the pandemic. How will this election play out? Can Trump pull off another upset, or will Biden become the oldest president ever elected? Bing, bing, bong. It's kind of like a trick scenario given what actually happened. Okay, so we have the options, right? Joe Biden, yellow teeth, nothing wrong with that, okay? The dentures got to get dirty at some point. Former Vice President Joe Biden has carried his party's nomination after a challenging fight with Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. He has a big lead in the polls thanks to the pandemic, but this will narrow with Trump's ability to outperform the polls. Very true. To win, he must unite both moderate and progressive Democrats if he wants a chance to beat Trump. Biden also does not poll well with Hispanic voters, especially in Florida, which may be his weak pot. It's a point. Fuck. Look, typos. Come on, guys. As well as his age. his son Hunter Biden, and his questionable past on race. Can he get people to hold their nose and vote for him, or will they not vote, or possibly vote for the Republicans and get 4 more years of Trump? Then we have the second option, of course. Okay, and I've already read this one, obviously, right? No, this is actually a little bit different. President Trump is up for re-election. In the beginning of his term, he accomplished a lot and has appointed new Supreme Court justices. The first president to walk in North Korea, pretty cool, and sign bipartisan criminal justice reform, which is underrated. Despite his low approval rating in the polls, many have felt that he has a good re-election chance due to the good economy. However, in 2020, things changed as a virus called COVID-19 started spreading around the world, and many feel like Trump hasn't been taking the crisis seriously, which could hurt his chances at re-election. To win, Trump must convince his voting bloc from the last election that he has made America truly great again, while also having to tackle and defend his record on the coronavirus, the recent George Floyd protest, and the other policies. Will Trump pull another upset, or will Trump be the first one-term president since H.W. Bush? Okay, continue as Trump, obviously. Let me read the chat real quick. Where did you get this site? I can link it when I'm done. I think I looked up Campaign Trail 2020 and I had to bother looking around for a little bit. It's not easy to find. I like to see what it says for DeSantis. DeSantis isn't an option yet, unfortunately. John Douglas, when did Beijing Biden campaign? So true. TV N64, so Lalo, I'm on my laptop now. Can you make me mod now? I'm going to wait longer. It's called, we do a little delayed gratification. Okay, so we have winner take all electoral votes, obviously. We have cakewalk, very easy, normal, hard, impossible, unthinkable, blowout, disaster. I'm just going to do normal. Normie. Okay. What? Did I misclick? Why am I playing as pen? What? Okay, F5. God dang it. Really? Okay, other. Noem. Submit. Click. Trump. Come on. Continue. Oh, okay, there you go. Vice presidential select screen. Okay, fuck Pence. There's Haley. Nope. Kristi Noem. Alright, here. Home state, South Dakota. You should know that. Kristi Noem is the governor of South Dakota and has relatively low approval ratings, true, and even barely won her own election in a solidly Republican state. Many people think that she would alienate some moderate support and that would cost you the election, but on the other hand, she is popular with the conservative wing of your party, and even one of the main people theorized to be your running mate if you ditch Mike Pence. She would help support you in a safe Republican state, and it would also take a lot of effort to win with her on the ticket. It may involve you being more moderate on some key issues. Also, having her on your ticket might help you compete with Biden because his running mate is also a woman. So I guess they're saying it's a Sarah Palin effect, right? So she's gonna help me with the base, which I don't need help with because I'm Donald Trump hypothetically, and she's gonna cost me moderate. What? You've got to be fucking kidding me, mate! What the fuck? Okay, man, I'm gonna have to redo this. See, the elites are trying to stop me. Okay, I'm a populist. Okay, the elites are trying to stop me. Okay, quite frankly. Just kidding. Okay, Delaware. Fuck. No, wait. This better work this time. Continue. So picking Noam just gives me Palin. So should I keep going with Palin or should I do it again? Should I keep going? I guess I should keep going with Palin then. Fuck it. Your use of Twitter has garnered outsized attention if you run for the Republican nomination, but some advisors are leery about your erratic tendencies on the site. How will you proceed? Alright, I'm going to keep going with Palin then. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to CNN since the Gulf War. If I stop tweeting for a couple weeks, they'll run a story of me every hour asking why I stopped. The other one is, in this day and age, you've got to use social media. You gotta. Now I think we can all agree that the general election is different from the primary, so I might tone it down a little bit, but I still got to use the social media. Alright, that's... Okay, now number 3. These are the same people who said my campaign was hopeless and gave me terrible advice for the last year and a half. Not too smart. Huh, okay. Tone it down on the social media, get off of social media entirely, or go based. I'm going to go based. Fine, I'm going to double down. This is a good middle ground. Is it what? Of course, they're being assholes here with Fauci, like, being pissed, and then you have Rudy Giuliani looking stupid. Of course. Oh, okay, fixed it. Okay, weird. This is what happens when you have mods. They just sometimes don't work, but okay, now it's working. Now, we are in March of 2020. What will be your overall campaign strategy this year? And of course, I have to read an essay of shit. So, first option is, let's attack Sleepy Joe relentlessly. I will emphasize the socialist policies that will end the republic as we know it. Okay, that'll help. We will attack Biden on his son. Good. His coziness with China. Okay. His racist past. That's stupid. The sexual assault allegations against him. That's valid. And how he's a pedophile. Okay. So that's in the mud there. And then we have second option. Fuck. Let's emphasize our many successes. Shit. Fuck, I'm going pig mode. I need to blow my nose. Okay. On many successes in office during the campaign, accomplishments like her historic summit with Kim Jong-un, okay, me being the first president to step onto North Korean soil, my bipartisan criminal justice reform, the good economy for the past 3 years, lifting the unnecessary regulations on oil and gas, and appointing Supreme Court justices. Okay, second option. Third, I know people are worried because of the recession and COVID, and many people are struggling. I want everybody to remember the economy was good before, and my full potential has not been explored. My administration will work hard to get the economy back into shape of things and be as good as it was before COVID hit. Okay, let's tell our people our plan to combat COVID-19, since it's something every person has been affected by. I admit we had some setbacks containing it in the beginning. However, you have not seen what the administration is capable of. During the rest of my term, I will emphasize the importance of mask wearing and social distancing to slow the spread. See, that's super gay. I don't need to do that shit. John says, I need my wrench. So true, so true. Okay, so option 4 is stupid. Option 1 is very anti-Joe Biden, which could be a good thing. Number 2 is being bipartisan. Number 3 is basically saying, I was doing really good before the virus. I'm going to take it back to when, before the virus. I think the third one is a good one. So I can either be bipartisan or number 3. I'm going to do number 3, actually, because if you know about 2020, it wasn't swung by the moderates, it was swung by turnout. So Americans are struggling financially now due to the pandemic, and you're promising to get the economy back into shape can play well for you. You can also focus on reducing the spread of COVID-19 as well. Okay, fine. Okay, so right now we're winning Florida. No, it's tied. So if you look at the scales here, it'll show state summary. Like, Florida leans conservative in ideology in general, has an aggressive, neocon foreign policy. It got hit bad by COVID. Social issues, including BLM, is moderate, and Donald Trump is moderately popular, so 50-50 there. For example, Arizona, we're losing by 1 somehow. It's conservative in general. For example, Trump is somewhat unpopular in Arizona. John says, she came to a rally in Ohio, and Trump did not let her talk. Good. Okay. We're winning Ohio by 2. See, Trump's somewhat popular in Ohio. So we can campaign in a place such as, for example, we'll do one in Georgia. Alright. Month is April. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to blow my nose real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Okay. Alright. I should not be sniffling as much. I don't want to have the real American effect, fat guy speaking on the mic. You can hear him breathe. No, I'm not that. Why does N64 say is a motorcycle? I don't get what that means. Anyway, month is April. At first, the CDC and the WHO said not to wear masks. However, later, after more research, they have announced that masks will indeed reduce the spread of COVID-19, but exactly how much? They don't say, of course, assholes. And everyone should wear one. Do you support mask wearing? And will you work more closely with the CDC and the WHO? Absolutely not. Forcing people to wear masks is a violation of their rights as American citizens. Okay, Rand Paul. I'm also in favor of the U.S. not working with the WHO anymore. Heck, I might even fire Fauci. Interesting. That's based. I do not have to answer that. Everyone out. Press briefing is over. Obviously, that's a dumb choice. I feel that mask wearing is a very, very stupid idea, as COVID will go away when it's warmer out. I'm also in favor of the U.S. not working with the WHO anymore. That makes no sense. I'm not a worker. I'm not a doctor, but Dr. Fauci is. Ugh. I recommend you listen to Fauci and others, doctors. I will also be saying that the CDC and WHO the CDC and WHO support mask wearing. I do, in fact. Let's sell some merch to our loyal supporters. We'll make some gold-colored masks with Trump logos at the center. Okay. So, to be completely honest with you guys, I feel like cucking and, being like, Dr. Fauci says this. Obviously, that's not right, but it will get me elected, I feel like. Whereas if I say I'm going to fire Fauci, I think that's going to lose me the election. So, here's my thing. Do you guys think... So here's my thing, guys. Should I be cucked and try to win the election, or should I just double down and be based and see if I win? Okay, that's what I'm interested in. Fuck, I'll just fire for... Yeah, I'm just gonna go based. Fuck it, okay? Nobody's gonna stop me. This fires up your base, gets you the votes of anti-maskers and Karens. However, this hurts you with moderates and pretty much everyone who isn't a loyal supporter of you. Yeah, wow. See, I'm fucking losing now. Shit. April. Because of the pandemic, many who are suffering financially, is there talks of distributing stimulus checks to Americans? Will you support something like stimulus checks? Yes. Okay, now I'm down 4 in Florida. Now, if I click supporting the checks, well, let's see what happens here. Continue. Good idea. The checks are helping people, and this alone might give you a fighting chance. So now I'm still down 4 in Florida, and I'm down 10 in Pennsylvania. Shit. And I'm losing Ohio. Bruh. It is so fucking over. Okay, let's go to Arizona, of course. May. There's been a resurgence of BLM protests and riots. The resurgence of these protests were caused by the death of George Floyd, Officer Neck 9 minutes. What are your opinions on the protests and the Black Lives Matter movement in general? Okay, I support the protests and I will publicly support Black Lives Matter. I will post tweets in support of the movement so everyone knows that Donald J. Trump supports racial justice. That's stupid. Obviously, I condemn the officer who killed Mr. Floyd. However, a lot of these protests are getting out of hand. Just look at Minneapolis. Many of these protesters are burning down buildings and looting. This is not a way to meet their goals, and I condemn that as well. These protesters are rioting, looting, and burning down businesses. I support our police officers and will take any action to keep law and order. Let me be clear. I do not support the fact that Mr. Chauvin murdered George Floyd, and I feel like he should be accountable for his actions. Okay. So for reference, I'm down 4 in Florida. Obviously, supporting racial justice is dumb. Okay, I think this is a good answer. I condemn Derek Chauvin, but the riots are getting out of hand. I don't feel like anybody's going to disagree with that. So I'm going to go for 3 right here. Okay. So that's going to be a good decision. Remember, I'm down... Okay, good idea. This is a good middle ground answer. You also got the conversation to move towards the protesters burning down buildings, which will help with swing voters. True. So now I'm down 3 in Florida, so I did a little bit better there. In June... For months, Joe Biden has won every primary after his opponents dropped out, and now he's officially the nominee. Knowing this, how will your attacks be against him? I will call Sleepy Joe a radical socialist in time to Bernie Sanders and AOC plus 3 and Antifa. Okay, that's decent. I will attack Joe's record of being on the primary... record primarily on the crime bill, his friendship with segregationists, his racism, and him calling African American super predators. That's really stupid. I will bring up Hunter Biden and Ukraine nonstop. Under no circumstances will Sleepy Joe get away with this. No, I don't think that's a good idea. There's no need for mudslinging. I want to run a positive issue-based campaign and we'll attack him. Attacking him won't move our country forward. Okay, that's stupid. I think I'll just call him a socialist because bringing up Hunter Biden, like, if I'm a swing voter who's like, my COVID, I'm scared, I'm a pussy, and you got fired from your job or you got laid off, they're not going to care at all about Hunter Biden. And hitting him on the crime bill, I mean, that'll help with some black people, but really, whatever. Also, being a complete cuck, like Kasich mode, we don't need to be mudslinging, that's also stupid and out of character for Trump. So I'm just gonna do 4. I'm gonna do 4. This isn't a good attack. This does, however, excite your base with Cubans in Florida. Okay, now I'm down 3 in Florida and doing about the same everywhere else. I feel like shit. I feel like Red Eagle is controlling this mod because he hates the anti-socialism thing. But if you look at polling, anti-socialism really works with boomers, and I need them to vote for me. Okay? So, I'm up 1 in Texas. That's fucking ridiculous. So, I'm going to do 1 rally in North Carolina real quick. October. See, it skipped months. What the hell? After you announce your choice of running mate, many are wondering why you decided to replace Mike Pence. Can you explain why you did it? Look, I like Mike. He's a great man. However, this election is going to be a challenge to win, and I feel like we need a change to win this. November. I'm open to having Mike as Secretary of State or something else. However, we need a change. Okay, that's cucked. Unfortunately, Mike was not doing his job right. I felt we needed a better running mate. I wish him well and thank him for his service. I hope he has a great life. Echo says, anti-socialism helped Trump win Florida, but it didn't do a lot elsewhere. Yeah, that is true. Okay, let's continue then. I'm throwing Mike under the bus. Some conservatives are mad at you dropping Pence. However, this answer does have a bit damage control. Also, Mike Pompeo is furious with you as you promised Pence's job. I didn't, though, which is basically you firing him. Regardless, this hurts you, but not as much as it could have. Okay, fine. It basically did nothing. I'm in the same place I was before. Okay, August. See, it went back. Like, what the fuck? What will your message be as you accept the Republican nomination for president on the national television? I will emphasize how Black Lives Matter protests have become way too violent with all the looting and burning of buildings. That's reasonable. The country is in ruins, drugs in the streets, needles in arms. Just look at California. My second term will be to appoint more justices to pass laws to prevent the rest of America to turning like California. That's stupid as well. Because that's cucked. You're basically saying, vote for me and I'll try to stop the bad thing instead of just killing the bad thing, just destroying it. I will emphasize the importance of tackling the the COVID-19 and leading our country back to economic prosperity. I think that's actually a decent answer. I will emphasize the importance of tackling cancel culture and the danger it possesses to the society. I will even invite experts on the topic to speak at the RNC. See, the problem with being anti-cancel culture is that that's not relevant to 2020. In 2016, that made sense, but I mean, if there's the virus and the protest and such, why would I be talking about cancel culture? John says, anti-commie is huge in Ohio. We have a lot of Eastern Europeans. That is true. Okay. So I can be anti-BLM riots, or I can be doing the virus and the prosperity. I mean, the safe option is to attack the riots. I mean, there's no way I can lose doing this, right? So I'm going to do that one. Good answer considering how many bad protesters have been burning buildings down and looting. Not to mention many people who live in traditional white suburbs will be helped. Okay. So now I'm down by 2 in Florida, so that's good. So yeah, I'm narrowing it just slightly, which is good. Alright, now I'm going to campaign in Wisconsin. Okay. Many traditional conservatives and moderate Republicans such as Evan McMullin and John Kasich have endorsed Biden. What are your thoughts, and how will you win moderate voters back? I have nothing to say, number one. Number two, this is honestly just pathetic. They call themselves Republican, not even Evan McMuffin, and 1 for 38. I will definitely not try to make an effort to win these people. Support these losers. I know some moderates may be scared of me. However, I promise to tone everything down. I will run on a moderate conservative administration in my second term, and I will work hard against COVID-19. Fuck no. So, I'm going to say I support these. I'm not going to try to help these losers. This obviously alienated moderates who would have flocked to your party, hypothetically. However, your base loves the answer. True. Okay, let me see how this goes. It's about the exact same. Wow, this is depressing. We have some bad news. Supreme Court Justice RBG has died. Now her seat is vacant. Will you consider replacing her despite how close the death is to the election? No, her death was unfortunate. I will honor her wish to wait until the next election, which I will win. Yes, I will appoint another woman in honor of RBG. The new justice name is no. It's going to be Amy Coney Barrett. She is a great conservative and extremely qualified woman. Her biggest endorsers come from Notre Dame, which she went to law school in. Fine. Your supporters cheer when you say this and are excited about the official nomination to the Supreme Court. Okay. Things are still the same. Let's go to Pennsylvania. In September, you have an interview with Chris Wallace of Fox News. You are asked if you will commit to a peaceful transition of power if Biden wins. Would you? No, if Sleepy Joe wins, that means that there's going to be massive voter F word, and the election is R word, I guess. Excuse me. There's no way I'd lose to a guy called Joe. No way. Okay, that's stupid. Yes, of course I would. However, there probably won't be a transition, as many think I will still win the election. Chris, I refuse the answer to this question. The interview is over. Go. Okay, I'm going to pick the second one. Obviously, he was right about the first option, but, I mean, why, like, hedging your bet and saying, okay, they're gonna do so-and-so in the next election, that's not going to help you with any moderates, and I'm going to need both my base and the moderates to win. Yeah, this is the best response. Okay. I am not getting ground. This freaking stinks. Okay. September, you are officially announced that you're going to pick ACB for the court. Okay. People are suggesting a big ceremony in the White House Rose Garden with lots of guests. What do you choose to do? I feel that we should definitely hold this event, but limit the amount of guests. Tell everyone to wear masks and socially distance. That is gay, but ultimately you do have to kind of do that. Absolutely, I want to hold a huge event in the Rose Garden with lots of guests so that all may remember this tremendous moment. No, it is unwise as COVID is spreading rapidly through our great country. I do not support this. I guess we'll just have to cancel and not appoint Amy yet, but that's really stupid too. 3 is not an option. 2 is going to get me hit by the media as happened in real life, so I'm just going to do the number 1 cuck thing, okay? I'm sorry, but I need to, yeah. This was your best choice as you still fire up conservatives and you don't seem careless about COVID. Okay, good. Now I'm only losing by 1 in Florida, so yes, I'll probably do a little moderation. I'm closing in the gap here. Okay. Seeing as voting in person might be dangerous because of COVID-19, will you support mail-in voting? Yes, because this will make it easier for my supporters, especially those areas hit hard by COVID. No, mail-in ballots are not good. It will lead to voter F word. I encourage all my supporters to vote in person on election day. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this is a dilemma. This will make it easier. I'm confused. If I say vote on election day, it won't stop the Democrats from mail-in voting, whereas on the other hand, if I tell my people to mail-in vote, it'll get me a little bit more, like, soft support, you know? So I might as well tell my people to mail-in vote as well, because in that case, the people that want to vote in person will vote in person, and the people who would vote from home but wouldn't bother voting in person for me would vote for me. Okay, so I'm going to go for that one. Good idea. This will give millions of Trump supporters the chance to easily vote. Okay, fine. Okay, let me see how this does. Latest polls. Down 1, down 2. Okay, it didn't change anything. In September, the New York Times just revealed that to everyone that you haven't been paying federal taxes. What do you say? Fake news? Yeah, I guess. Is this hurting you badly? Hopefully next month you can fix this. Is it hurting me? Really? I don't think so. Who cares if I didn't pay taxes, honestly. Next place to campaign in, I guess I will do North Carolina. It's October. Time to see if there's October surprises. Okay. There will no doubt be dirt on Dirty Joe or whatever. Okay. You've got dirt on Biden. More information into the grape. I probably can't say that word. Grape and pectual assault claims against him has come. This is great for you, but unfortunately, another smaller October surprise soon comes later. You've got COVID-19. Oh no. Okay, so I get COVID and there's some dirt on Biden, which is good. So it's October. You're in Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. You have been contracted with COVID-19. You are falling behind in polls. You can still wave to your supporters from a car in Washington, D.C., but your doctor advises against it. Will you wave from inside the car? Yes, I need to make a comeback in the polls. No, this is unwise and against my doctor's orders. No, however, I will tweet more often. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to do what Trump did in real life and make a comeback in the polls, hypothetically. This just led to Secret Service being at risk of getting COVID. The media soon finds out about this and they attack you viciously about it. And many Americans feel this was not a good idea. Okay, so I lost a little bit of support. Damn it. Okay. One rally in Georgia. You've been out of Walter Reed for a little bit, and it's time to debate Biden for a second time after the first train wreck of a debate, which neither of you won. The second debate, however, will be found online. Will you debate Biden? Sure, I'd love to beat Sleepy Joe in a digital debate, or I refuse to debate on a laptop. It's either in person or nothing. So in this case, this did happen in real life, and Trump basically said, no, I'm doing it in person, and it worked. So I'm going to say in person. This will definitely fuck you guys. Really? Damn it. Okay. Will you mention the Hunter Biden scandal that has to do with the unemployed? Wait. Will you mention the Hunter Biden scandal with the Ukrainian gas company Burisma? So will I mention that in the debate? No, it isn't that big of a deal. Plus, I'm running against Joe, not his son. That's cucked. Of course, this is a good attack. Why waste it? Obviously, I will mention this from time to time, but I don't want to go overboard. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably honestly gonna go and go full throttle. It's a good thing to attack Biden on, but be sure not to use it. Okay, to overuse it. Fine. So I feel like I gained just slightly here. So that's worth. Oh yeah, I'm up 3 in Texas now. Finally, fuck. Okay, one rally in not West Virginia, Ohio. Oh no, you're running low on funds and need to cut ads in certain states. Where will you do it? I'm going to cut ads in Iowa and Ohio. I'm going to cut ads in New Hampshire and Michigan. I'm going to cut ads in Georgia and Arizona. I'm going to cut ads in Ohio and Michigan. In New Hampshire and Michigan because I'm down by a lot, so I'm going to have to do that. So now, where am I at? Down 12 in Michigan and down New Hampshire, I'm down by 10. Well, I wasn't going to win there. I have a feeling I'm going to lose at this point. Many people are concerned with Biden's age. He is 77. How will you attack him on this? Well, I'm quite old as well. Plus, I want to run a campaign about the country, not Biden's age. Number 2, are you kidding me? Of course we are. Have you seen Sleepy Joe? He makes gaffes every second. He never knows what he's doing or where he is. His teeth have fell out once and his eyes are bleeding at one point. So I'm going to hit him on that age question. Typical rhetoric from Donald Trump. Yeah, I gained a little bit here. That's good. Yeah, now I'm winning Ohio again. Finally, fuck. Okay, Arizona. Do you want to take part in the last debate between Joe Biden and yourself? This time it's in person like the first one. Of course. I'd like to destroy Sleepy Joe in a debate. Most people feel like you won the debate by a lot. Okay, so now I'm tied in Florida, losing North Carolina by 4, down 7, down 6, down. Okay, tied. Okay, time to go to Arizona again. No, actually Georgia, maybe. Okay. How will you appeal to Hispanics? Well, with Hispanics, yeah, I will say that Biden is a radical socialist and will destroy the country. That's okay, that does work. Why would I appeal to them? They didn't help me win in 2016 and have been against me from the start. It's probably better to appeal to white voters. Yes, I will at some point criticize how the Obama administration deported more people and even started the deportations. I will mention some of the racist past as well as the crime bill, which affected black families, but I also had a big Hispanic impact as well. So number 1 is he's a socialist. Number 2 is appeal to white people instead. Number 3, race cuck, be like, oh, he's more racist than me. Or 4, Hispanic voters are more socially conservative. I will emphasize how they support how the Democrats support abortion, support men using women's bathroom, and men playing in women's sports. Okay, I'll play to their social conservatism. I think that's the best of both worlds. Biden's underperformance with Hispanics makes this answer what you picked overall. Okay, it helps me overall a bit. Overall, this was one of the best 2 answers. Okay, good. Now I'm tied in Florida. I am down 1 in Arizona, up 3 in Texas. I'm going to do another rally in Georgia. Fine. Okay. November. Oh, damn, it's November. Last policy-based question. After you need to campaign like crazy anyways, will you stand by your decision to stay out of the Paris Climate Agreement? How is that even relevant? No, I think I will reconsider the decision after much thought in the past few years. No, that's stupid. Yes, I think the agreement is useless and we're better off without it. True. No, I think I will reconsider the decision and I will admit that it was a stupid thing for me to do, but I do not want to be... I don't know how not being in it would harm us. So first one is, maybe I'll think about it. Number 3 is, oh, I was an idiot. I did the wrong choice. Number 2 is, I'm doubling down. I'm going to double down. This is expected. It might hurt you. I don't fucking care. All right, I'm tied in Florida still. Will you release stimulus checks before Election Day? Yeah, obviously. Good idea. Most people might not like you, but they sure do approve of the checks. So this will make it closer. Okay, good. Now I'm tied in Florida still. I'm up in Ohio. Okay. It's the day before Election Day. Let's see how COVID is doing. Sure, why not? Okay, I have to pick something. Breaking news. COVID-19 is spreading more rapidly and may hurt Trump's election chances. Shit. Fuck this. Alright, last one. Where will you spend the final day campaigning? Where will I go campaigning? Huge rallies in Florida with Ron DeSantis and Matt, whatever his name is. Georgia. I could do Georgia. I can do Florida. I can do Arizona, Nevada, and Colorado. I can do Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. I'll do Arizona because I'm from there. Okay. First polls are about to close, so get your Twitter ready because I guarantee that you're going to be using it a lot more. Okay. So it's calculating the results. And I'll catch up with the chat. There's 12 people watching. Yoba, double digits. Let's go. My record for views should be like 21 in a live stream, so whatever. John says, I'm losing shifts. Oh, well, my freedom is not for sale. Yeah, I mean, you need to work to make money, but when you don't have to work, it's a great feeling, you know? So it goes both ways. Of course, we have Jorgensen and Hawkins, but there was no questions relating to them because they're irrelevant. Okay? So as of right now, it's looking pretty bad. We lost Virginia really quickly, which happened in real life anyway. Trump lost Virginia by like 11 in the last election. And even with voter F-word, let's assume he lost it by 9. I mean, that's still a lot. Wrong. Ohio and PA are full of people who remember the commies. Okay, interesting. Ohio and PA are full of people who remember the commies. Yeah. Okay, we won Texas. Okay, it's not going to be that bad. We won Ohio. Okay, so as long as I do better than Romney, I'm not going to feel terrible. I'm almost guaranteed to lose at this point, though. It's looking really, really bad. At least I'll win Alaska. Michigan is going to go down next, probably. Wisconsin. Okay, I lost Wisconsin. It's pretty much over at this point. If I lose Wisconsin, it's virtually impossible, because if I lose Wisconsin... Oh, yeah, I lost. Fuck. No! Yeah, I mean, this is more difficult than I thought. I feel like I'm going to have to redo this, but, like, in a different way, obviously. So I got fucking destroyed here. I've lost Georgia as well. I won Alaska at least. I lost Arizona. I lost Florida. Jeez. But I won Ohio somehow. That's weird. Okay. So I did worse than Romney, which is depressing. I lost Florida by a little bit. I lost Georgia by 4. I did way worse than Trump did, actually. Wow. Okay, so I got 45.3% of the popular vote. Biden got 52.9%. So he beat me in the popular vote by 7.6%. So it was basically like a McCain-Obama thing. He beat me by 12 million votes, which is more than Obama did McCain, I think. I got fucking curb stomped. Biden got the same amount of votes as he did in the last election, but I lost 4 million votes. Wow. Echo says he played the same mod and won the 2016 map except for Michigan. Okay. I'm going to play again. This is redonkulous. Okay. Mod loader. Okay, maybe, should we play 2020 again, or should I do another one? Okay. What do you guys think if I do the 2012 election? I haven't tried this before. So what if I do... The 2012 options are Romney and Trump as vice president, or Romney and Kelly Ayotte as vice president, and she was a former senator from New Hampshire. Do 1988? Why? Why? Why would you tell me? I'm Batman. I don't see 1988 on here. Okay, do 2012. Okay. 2012, Trump, obviously, not fucking Ayo. Who cares about that? Bitch. Alright, there you go. Submit. The Romney coalition is strong. Tried to win as McCain in 2008. Too late for that. Okay. Did I misclick this already? Did I already fuck this up? Question mark. I already messed up. Hold on. Let me see if it fixes the glitch. Hold on. Yeah, okay, it does work. Okay, let me F5. Let me reload it. This mod's a little finicky, but it is worth it because there is a lot more options than the base game. So it's based. Okay, 2012 election, and it's going to be pretty good here. I'm not gonna bother reading as much because I'm gonna, my voice is gonna give out. Fuck, I misclicked. Whatever, it's gonna reset it. It'll say Romney Ryan, but it'll be fixed by the time I click next question. So what's your overall campaign strategy against Obama? We will attack Obama relentlessly. He has gone back on his pledge to clean the system. He has destroyed hundreds of thousands of jobs in his first term, and he's out of touch. And his healthcare sucks. True. I will reach out to moderates and conservative Democrats and attempt to build an all-encompassing coalition, maybe. My surrogates have plenty of points to make about the failure of the Obama administration. I'm going to stick to the high road and do optimism and renewal. I will emphasize the conservatism in my views and governing philosophy. Okay. Here's the thing. Attacking Obama's cool and all, but Obama was a bad president, but his personality was more popular than his policies, okay? So, for example, if Obama's policies had an approval rating in 2012 of like 45%, his charisma brought it to like a 50-ish%, and you saw that in the election in 2012. So, attacking him personally isn't going to help. Attacking his policies will, though. So, in this case, the first answer doesn't really make sense. So, attacking Obama doesn't help. So, the high road does kind of help in this case, in which case I can either do number 3 or I can do number 4. So, I can emphasize my conservatism in the views. I'm strong in defense. See, this is stupid because if I'm going against Obama, that's not the point. The point is I'm going to be optimism. I'm going to LARP, okay? Everyone knows that conservative activists are fantastic at negative advertising. Let them do their thing while you give a positive, uplifting solution. Okay, fine. It'll be my final solution. Romney, Trump. Okay, so we have Trump from some like gala with a tuxedo on. Why that picture? I don't know. What will be the overriding theme of your nomination speech at the Republican convention? Well, my message will be it'll be hope. After 4 years of economic blight, the American people need to feel good about themselves, and they need to know their efforts will be rewarded with material prosperity. That's kind of gay. I'll hammer the theme that Obama has been completely failing the United States as his role in president, presided over the largest deficit and highest unemployment, okay? I'll emphasize that the Republican Party is a big tent, don't care. I'll address the long-term danger that liberalism has ossified uncreative society. I will also emphasize the danger to our individual and collective rights that is inherent in Obama's philosophy. Well, in this case, honestly, I don't see that as a good message. I feel like the first one is going to be good. This could work well for you. Make sure you also offer some policy specifics to keep your base alive, okay? Okay, now I'm starting off strong. So as you can see, the state summary is different. There's no BLM, there's no COVID on the side. Now there is the economy, healthcare, foreign policy, social issues, and immigration. So Romney is up 3 on Obama in Florida. That's good. I'm up in Georgia. Obviously, Georgia wasn't cucked back then. I'm losing Colorado by 1, losing Nevada by 2. Nevada isn't necessary to win. I'm up in Iowa. I'm up in North Carolina. Virginia is a good state to have. Not 100% necessary, though. Assuming I'm not going for the Midwest. Okay. This is a really good map. So far I'm doing a lot better than Romney actually did in 2012. So in this case, I'm going to do a rally in Ohio. No, actually, no, I'm winning by 4 there. I don't need to. I'm going to do a rally in. So I could either invest my stock into Colorado with 9 electoral votes, or I can do it in Wisconsin with 10, or maybe Pennsylvania. But also I have to keep in mind that the election is going to get closer with time. So should I be putting my eggs in that basket? For now, I'm going to go with Virginia, where I'm down by 2. by 2. Okay, here you go. What is your guiding foreign philosophy on foreign policy, whatever? Non-interventionism, pragmatism, human rights, or American exceptionalism? So non-intervention, well, like for example, if I break it down here, foreign policy is conservative. Again, in this game, conservative is neocon. So Florida is neocon. North Carolina is neocon. It's moderate in foreign policy in Virginia. Foreign policy is moderate. So as you can see here, every state that I'm trying to win in, other than New Hampshire and New Hampshire and potentially Iowa as well as Colorado, are going to be on the left on the anti-war stuff. But other than that, I'm going to be more neocon oriented, only because I want to win. War, yeah, true. So non-intervention is not a choice. Human rights is gay. Don't do that. American exceptionalism, that's pretty good. Pragmatism. Our foreign policy right now is effective. Why would I say it's effective if I'm running against the current government? That's stupid. So let's do American exceptionalism. That'll help with, like Trump's going to sell you on it. I feel like Trump doing rallies for Romney would help him a lot, actually. Especially with like white guys in Ohio in particular. So let's do American exceptionalism. Okay. The Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, will cap annual premiums, require minimum coverage levels, and outlaw discrimination against people with pre-existing conditions. What do you think? This is the wrong way to reform the American healthcare system. We should be focusing on malpractice reform and cutting red tape for the private insurers. Meh, that's lame. The program will be a disaster. Not only is it unconstitutional, it will leave a decline of healthcare, and it's financially impossible to maintain without socializing the healthcare system. So that's a good answer, but at the end, though, it says it's impossible unless you do Medicare for all. So is that saying I support that? Because if that's true, that's ridiculous. I'm convinced that the program will work. That's a good compromise. That's ridiculous. Why would I say it works? There should be a public insurance company offer. No, what? So this fourth one is more liberal than Obamacare. The first one is like way too capitalist and like way too. This wouldn't appeal to Ohio. 3. That's saying Obamacare does work. That's stupid. In this case, I'm going to go with the second one. The problem with that is that it might be saying that I support universal health care, but I don't. So we'll see what happens. Keep throwing red meat to your support. Okay, so I guess I'm saying Obamacare doesn't work unless the point is to introduce socialist health care, in which case that does help in 2012. So now I'm only up by 2 in Florida. I don't know why. I'm still doing good. I'm tied in Virginia. I'm doing better. I'm winning Ohio by 6. That's good. Okay. Dun. I'm losing Colorado. Okay, at this point, I'm probably going to start campaigning in Virginia again, because if you think about it, the states I need to win are definitely Florida, North Carolina, Iowa, and then at that point I could get a combination of either, Colorado and Virginia, or I can do maybe Wisconsin and Virginia, Wisconsin and Colorado, Wisconsin and Nevada, stuff like that. Michigan and Pennsylvania are kind of far-fetched, but until then I'm going to keep campaigning in Virginia, because I need Virginia, I'm pretty sure, unless I sweep the Rust Belt like Trump did. What is your position on gay marriage? Okay, number 1. Under no circumstances should the sacred institution of marriage be undermined. The Defense of Marriage Act was passed specifically to address the issue. 2. Gay marriage should be protected at the federal level. The Defense of Marriage Act should be repealed. That's ridiculous. I'm opposed to it personally, I think, but different states have many different opinions on the matter, and it's best for them to decide. I think civil unions are an acceptable compromise for a majority of mainstream Americans. Okay, here's the thing. In 2012, gay marriage was slightly unpopular. Like, it was like 50 to 47 or something. So it'll be a little bit more popular for me to be openly anti-gay marriage, which is great because that's what I honestly feel like. So in this case, I'm not going to cuck on that issue. Plus, if you look at the exit polls, it showed that Romney could have afforded to go a little bit more right-wing than he did in 2012 and get more votes on the net without losing moderates. So he wasn't conservative enough. So in this case, I should go full on. So we're going to see on the electoral map to see what's going on. So I'm up 2 in Florida. We'll see what happens if I go anti-gay. Okay. Now, why are you a warhawk, says N64. Well, I'm ironically a neocon, obviously, but in general, I feel like war is a good leverage tool we have, okay? So if we're more powerful than anybody, then threatening people and maybe on certain occasion bombing countries will legitimize our threats, okay? So for example, if, let's say, somebody like Gaddafi 10 years ago, or actually this was in the 80s, Gaddafi funded a terrorist group which killed a lot of people in Germany and wounded several American infantrymen, I think, deployed in Frankfurt or wherever they were deployed. No, it was Berlin. So the Berlin bombing, right? It was a very, very low-scale terrorist bombing in Germany that killed Americans or hurt Americans. So Reagan obviously said, like, defund these people or else. And, Gaddafi didn't do it, right, if I remember correctly. And then so what did he do? He bombed near where Gaddafi was. Why? Because it legitimizes us. So if we use our military force for specific things, I feel like it could be good. Obviously, deploying somewhere for 20 years isn't the most efficient thing. But if we have the open threat of war, then that'll keep people in line in other countries. Whereas if we say, oh, I'm a cuck, I'm a little bitch, I'm not going to intervene, I'm not going to deploy, then they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to do whatever I want, and the Americans won't stop me because they don't want to be called a neocon. So I think the Trump approach is one of the best approaches, which is I'm going to be like anti-war, but I'm also going to bomb the shit out of you if you do piss me off. So in that case, that is ideal, okay? So I want to be able to be strong on it without committing too much. Fired up the Christian right. The key issue to them, and they will be glad to have you on board. Okay, good. So I'm up to... Okay, wow. I lost a little bit of progress in certain places. See, so this is where the social issues kick in. So I lost a little bit of ground on Virginia, but I gained ground, I think, in maybe Ohio. Worth it. Do you support the Bush tax cuts to expire for high-income households at the end of 2012? The most protective citizens need more tax cuts to further job growth. Perhaps we can consider letting those expire at some point in the future, but we have a stagnant economy. We need to avoid raising taxes. I support letting the tax cuts expire. It's time for wealthy Americans to pay their fair share. That's retarded. We should keep the tax cuts for the foreseeable future. Okay. So the more optical thing would be probably to cut taxes even more. It'll be more popular. I fired up the base, but we'll see what the country thinks. Okay. Well, I lost even more ground. I'm down 5 in fucking Virginia. Brutal. This is... Wow. That was no good. That lost me a lot of support. Shit. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm going to rally again in... I mean, Virginia's completely moderate, whereas... Okay. What is the most intelligent place to campaign in? This is hard. This is really hard. Okay, I guess in Virginia again. A recent Supreme Court decision has affirmed the Arizona laws to check illegal immigrants without provoking them. Do you think it's a good idea? So, racial profiling, that's stupid. Federal government is being too lax, so Arizona has been trying to compensate. It makes it harder for illegals to get in the country, and Mexico should build the wall and pay for it. True. The proper authority for enforcement rests with the federal government. This law goes further. We're going to build a wall. I mean, Trump is on the ticket. Why would I cuck on immigration? Your supporters cheer with the response. This does hurt you with states along the border, as Hispanic turnout is bound to be high due to anti-immigration rhetoric. That's not even true. I'm up 14 in Arizona. I'm up 22 in Texas. That's insane. Do you think George W. Bush was a good or okay or bad president? I think he was an okay president in general. Wait a minute. Okay, I gained ground. I'm winning Virginia. Wow, actually that helps. Damn. Oh, it's conservative and wait. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna campaign in Wisconsin then. I hope I can win it. Why did you choose Donald Trump as your running mate? Only one option here. Donald is a great conservative man who is also a great businessman. He also takes issues such as illegal immigration and the failure of Obama administration seriously. Okay, good. Trump is an unusual and controversial pick, though he does have his advantages. So true, so true. Okay. I'm losing Virginia again by picking fucking Trump. What? Okay, I'm doing better in Wisconsin now. And okay, the Rust Belt's still close. And New Hampshire's close. I'm doing better in Iowa. I'm doing better in Ohio. Huh. Okay, in this case, I'm going to start campaigning in Virginia. Luca says, debate Kevin Castley. So, from what I've heard from that guy, he might be a queer, so that's sus. Well, it isn't sus. It's openly bad. America First Mapping, yo. Hello, 15-year-old. How's it going? Yeah, America First Mapping. There's a whole cabal. There's a gang of these like teenagers on YouTube that do a lot of map predictions. I think that's kind of boring, but you know, you're 14, you're 15. What the hell else are you gonna do? Play Roblox? So I was once your age, young man. Oh shit. So, anyways, hello to you, sir. I was on a stream a while ago. Whatever. Luca says he is gay. Yeah, true. So, neocon and gay. You're just making the neocons look bad, Kevin. So I heard he makes people pay to debate him. Like, who wants to debate you? You're irrelevant. So, fuck him. Fuck him. If I have to pay to debate him, I'm not going to debate him. If he wants to pull up right now, I will debate him on Discord or whatever and record it for you guys. But of course, Kevin won't pull up. And he has big ears, I think. He has big ears. Very weird. What do you think we should do next in regards to Social Security? Minor changes, increasing the retirement age, means testing, can solve the solvency going into the future. Lame. Talking about how bankrupt Social Security is a right-wing scare tactic. We can afford to increase benefits. That's stupid. The Social Security program has unfunded liabilities over $100 trillion. It's time to admit that Social Security is bankrupt. That's also stupid. You know the projected shortfall that people talk of? We're not even talking about the trust fund making a net payout until 2033. Maybe there are some tweaks you can make to the program, but it is fundamentally sound. Small changes. See, Romney in 2012 did go for small changes, but he lost. So I think I should go for the Trump approach, which is, nah, it's fine, don't fix it. Okay, let me see what happens when I continue. This is a solid play. Don't give the liberals any openings to attack you on the Social Security issue. Okay, good. So in this case, I am still holding on strong. Yeah, I gained a little bit of ground, actually. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. Let me catch up with chat. Like that red line guy, you don't have to pay. The majority of these mapping channels are like 10 to 13. I'm on the older side, Lamau. Wow, that's weird. There's one that's 7 years old. I don't think that's true. Lalo needs his rent. True. And you know what Lalo needs? He needs a Diet Coke, and I'm going to go get it. So give me a minute or 30 seconds to go get it. Yo, buh, I'm back. I'm back. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Alright. AFM says he did a face reveal and he was 7. It got taken. I don't care, dude. I don't fucking care. 7-year-olds need to stay the hell out of YouTube. And I'll take that back, actually. Don't have a YouTube channel when you're 7, obviously, but I started watching YouTube when I was 7, or maybe 8 years old, back in 2011, and I learned a lot. And in fact, Had I been looking at what I'm looking at now, like documentaries, history, politics, since 7, bro, I would be a omega genius. Okay, now I'm just an alpha genius, not a fucking omega. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let me keep going. Do you support continued subsidies for the production of ethanol fuel? I don't give a fuck, man. That's boring. The program has been a disaster. The sooner we forget about it, the better. I mean, that's obviously going to lose me votes in Iowa. Ethanol has the potential to radically change the energy equation, and it can also provide a clean source of renewables. Continue the subsidies. That's obviously a lie. These subsidies are well-intentioned, but I think solar has more potential. That's retarded. Not true. Solar is gay. I think we need more research. Our administration will make it a high priority. I mean, that's stupid as well. So I'm just going to say we should continue the subsidies. A dubious statement, yeah, exactly. But it will help a lot in Iowa. So true. Now I'm up 7 in Iowa. Excellent. Let me keep going. Okay, so as of right now, we are looking pretty good, but I feel like we could be doing a little bit better in... Okay, Nevada seems like a lost cause. I guess Virginia is another state because, again, I could... Look, even if I have a better chance of winning Wisconsin over Virginia, I have a 13 electoral votes here versus 10, so I might as well just go here. Okay. Would you support constitutional amendments to overturn some provisions of Citizen United affecting campaign finance laws? No. That would lose me support if I supported free speech. Well, no, not free speech, but, getting money out of campaigns. This is one of the worst decisions in history in court. Okay, so basically, the thing is that, so let me try to break it down, because some of you probably don't understand what that is. So, Citizens United was a group that wanted to, I think, I don't want to talk about it. Damn, that's boring. But anyway, basically what it said was, the ruling was, you can donate unlimited amounts of money to PACs, super PACs, because it is free speech to give people your money, I guess, something like that. I mean, I think that's kind of reasonable. Honestly, it is principled. And you could see it as a bad thing, because big money does help the Democrats by and large, but I don't really care. Bam. All right. So this is the leftist point of view. I'd be happy to disavow the use of super PAC advertising if my opponent would as well. Unfortunately, the other side will do anything to win this election. Interesting. Absolutely not. The right to disseminate one's political viewpoints is central to democracy. That's kind of gay. Perhaps not a constitutional amendment, but it should be reversed for the most serious of issues. I think we can investigate maybe other ways to prevent money. This seems like a good middle ground here. Did it help? Oh, it did help. I'm up 2 in Virginia. Yoba. Damn. All right, I'm tight in Colorado. This looks good. Middle ground. Okay, let me read more from the chat. It got taken down. The kid thinks Ohio is a toss-up in 2024. He needs to go. True. Why did Kyle Frank delete his socials? Did he? I didn't notice. I like Kyle Frank a lot. N64 says 714 is real. True. America First Mapping says anyone who puts Wisconsin as blue in 22 needs to go into camp. Yeah, a nice summer camp. Am I right, guys? Okay. Look, we need a summer camp where we can concentrate a lot of people in, including people that think Wisconsin is going blue. Yep. The maximum duration of the unemployment insurance, with all extensions factor in, has been reduced from 99 weeks. Do you think this is a appropriate thing due to the current economic climate? There shouldn't be limits on the duration of unemployment insurance. The program is the only thing supporting many displaced workers, and the economic benefits of unemployment insurance are also beyond dispute. That is nearly 2 years. We need unemployment benefits, but these extensions are clearly out of control. This is an entirely appropriate thing for an economic recovery. So number 3 is, it says, oh my god, plans have been sabotaged by Republican obstructionism. Why the fuck would I pick the third one? That's like straight out of Obama's playbook. Why would I do that? So if you look over here, the states I want to win on, in terms of the economy, lean either moderate or liberal. So in that case, why would I even go conservative on the economic question? So in this case, Okay, so I could either say the benefits are out of control, or I can say, or I can do the Trump thing where I just say, okay, well the big government spending's all right. Honestly, I'll go on. I'll do the leftist approach because honestly, that's going to soften up the Obama rhetoric. Okay, yeah, good. See, what is Obama even hitting me on? All my takes are perfect. Romney up 4 in Florida, perfect. Up 4 in North Carolina. This is important to know. If you actually know the results from 2012, he lost Florida by like almost like 1%. So if he's up by 4 right now, that's excellent. Down by 1 in Pennsylvania, amazing. We're gonna send Trump over there. Psych, I don't know how to do that. Colorado. Okay, it's looking good. As of right now, if I'm only down 1 in Pennsylvania, that'll be a great win. Because if you look here, it's right now it's voting to the right of Wisconsin, which is bizarre. Okay, Michigan was one of the hardest hit states during the recent recession. Do you support higher taxes on foreign vehicles while the auto industry recoups in the state? So I'm down 2 in Michigan. If I can win Michigan, that'll be another big win. It's very liberal on the economy. Now let me look over here. Most foreign companies also build their cars in the United States and employ thousands of Americans. The policy would be like robbing Peter to pay Paul. That is exactly correct. That is a Milton Friedman take. That is a Thomas Sowell take, and it is correct. Toyota does employ a lot of Americans in the new auto alley in Alabama, Missouri, or wherever they build shit. There's a lot of Toyota factories in the southeast of the United States. That is true, but the people in the Midwest don't know that, and if they do know that, they're still pissed off that their job went from, let's say, Lansing, Michigan to let me think, Mobile, Alabama, or whatever. So they're still gonna be pissed off, and I need to accommodate for that. So because of that, the libertarian stance on the economy will not help in Michigan at all. Okay. So absolutely, we need to create an environment where American products can compete fairly with foreign imports. That seems like a strong answer. I am a firm believer in free trade. Yeah, free trade. This will not help anybody and would further distort the economy. That's retarded because that's libertarian. That's not popular. I think that's a little extreme. I do support measures to assist displaced workers in Michigan that seek other jobs and education. Okay, I'm gonna go absolutely. This is gonna work like with the Trump rhetoric. What? Now I'm down by 5 in Michigan. Bruh, what the fuck happened? What? Did I misclick? Damn it. Okay. What actions do you support to mitigate the effects of climate change? Well, climate change isn't even a factor on this, right? No, it isn't. So it's not a big deal. We should have more laws and regulations to reduce carbon emissions. Sensible next steps include some carbonation of cap and trade. No, it's stupid. Climate change is a hoax purveyed by a collection of scientists and liberal politicians to further intervene in the economy. So true. That is true. Even if climate change is real, it's impossible to determine how much of the results are from human action, and it is just as possible to say that the Earth is warming out of its own accord. It makes no sense to disrupt the economy and potentially cause a depression until we have more information on it. That's a very reasonable take. So I'm going to go with the third one. Okay, up 4, up 3, tied, down 2. Okay, I'm recovering a little bit here. Okay, so it seems like Virginia's the next move. Some theorists say that the government should make jobs that are guaranteed at minimum wage to help the labor market. I mean, that's ridiculous. This is a terrible idea. Can't you just picture 20 million employees performing make-work jobs at minuscule wages? That is true. If we created jobs like this at a minimum wage, it would benefit everybody. Private sector wages would increase and economic insecurity would be mitigated for millions of people. That's so stupid. Bernie level. There are better ways to help the poor among us. This sounds like a political non-starter. It's interesting, but let's steer the conversation towards something more productive. So I'm in between picking it's a terrible idea or there's better ways to help the poor. I guess I'm going to do poor among us. Yeah, among us. Okay. What? I lost a lot of support here. Wow, I lost 4% here. Jeez, but I'm doing the same in Virginia, but I'm losing ground in Florida by a lot. I don't know why. Okay, maybe because Florida got hit worse with the recession, I suppose. And in regards to Michigan, I'm down by 6. That's terrible. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Do you support a larger fence or even a wall on the border to stop illegal immigration? I think what we have now is sufficient, and we don't need to revisit the issue when Border Patrol has seen immigration go down. The border fence is inhumane. We should expand legal immigration. That's stupid. The border fence should become a border wall with more depth to the patrol. It's too easy for migrants to sneak across the border right now. I support a wall and then support the presence of American troops. Okay, that's a little too far. So immigration is left in Florida, leans liberal. North Carolina is moderate on immigration, moderate immigration on Virginia. Penn is moderate. Ohio, moderate. Michigan is conservative on immigration. Wisconsin is moderate. Colorado is moderate. Nevada is liberal. New Hampshire is liberal. So going hard conservative on immigration wouldn't help at all then. So in this case, what I'm going to do is support a border wall, but without the troops. Okay, plus I have Trump on my side. So I'm winning Florida by 4 now. That makes no sense. For some reason, I'm only losing Oregon by 9, which is a little impressive. I actually gained ground in a lot of places, right? Okay, so I'm winning Virginia now. I'm almost close to Obama in New Hampshire and Pennsylvania. I am only 3 down in Michigan. In this case, I should probably then campaign in... See, I'm equally down in... Okay, so far I'm down in Colorado and Pennsylvania the same, so why not just do more in Pennsylvania? Okay, are you satisfied with the provisions with the 2012 federal highway bill that could salvage 2 million jobs in the construction industry? Who even knows what the fuck that is? We should monitor the expenditures closely, ensure they're allocated protectively. There's always a chance of cronyism and misappropriation where the spending is of this magnitude. Okay, fine, that's a safe answer. Maybe we had a disagreement over the exact size of the spending, but nobody seriously thinks we should stop funding our highways. Ideally, we should be spending more on our infrastructure. Doing so will increase employment. Okay, we're going to spend even more because I feel like that's going to help me. Yeah, okay, now I'm tied in Pennsylvania. I'm tied in New Hampshire. Shit. I am down 4. It's all over the place, honestly. Yeah, okay, I'm doing a little bit better than I was before. Should Angela Merkel be doing more to preserve the euro as the European Union's common currency? Huh. Why does that even matter? The euro is destined to fail. I can't blame Germany. If Merkel fails in the mission, I have the utmost faith that she realizes whatever. What happening to Greece now is criminal. The working class is being punished to fulfill the avarice of huge multinational banks. Germany should be doing more to assist Greece, Italy, and Spain before it's too late. Who cares, man? I'm just going to do this one. Least political answer. I don't care. Okay. Up 4 North Carolina, looking good there. Lost a little bit of ground in Pennsylvania and New Hampshire. Lost even more ground in Michigan, right? Okay, next I'm going to campaign in Virginia. Yeah. Okay. Do you support restrictions on handguns? No. Some limited, sensible regulation is prudent. Overall, right of guns should be protected. Yeah. Second Amendment, armed citizenry, best defense against crime. There should be safety requirements in illegal ownership of criminal. Sportsmen should be allowed to own handguns for personal use. Handgun ownership should be restricted. Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to do the Second Amendment thing. Nothing wrong with the response. Important to keep NRA happy. So true. Okay, so I am... Oh, now I'm winning Virginia now. Okay. So this was a net positive. So I'm probably going to campaign next in Wisconsin then. That's the next closest state. What do you think about U.S. Army troops on the U.S. border preventing illegal immigration and drug smuggling? Those decisions, I think our military force is fine and not necessarily the best use of resources. I support a wall with the troops. This is probably unconstitutional. I don't agree with this course of action. This is interesting. So, will this help me in the election? So, as you can see here, on immigration, where would it help me exactly? I think I should probably do, I'm gonna do the Border Patrol thing. Okay, fine. There you go. Now I'm up 4 in Florida. Great. I am tied in Virginia. Okay, so again, it's tied in Virginia and it is also tied in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna go to Pennsylvania. Should women serve in combat roles in the military? Fuck no. I will defer to military generals on this question. Separate is inherently unequal. There's nothing preventing women from serving in combat roles other than, I guess, their periods being weaker, their emotional issues, them being more delicate in general, boobs, I mean, being pregnant, a lot of factors. Like, how are you going to be comfortable as a girl, like, running around? I mean, that's ridiculous. That's a very bad idea. Women in combat roles will not pull their weight and undermine unit morale. True. What we have now is a good compromise. I don't see a change. Okay, let me look at here. So on the social issues, conservative, moderate. Okay, so in this case, why would I personally go conservative? I'm going to go with the good compromise. We need to change it. All right, there you go. Now I am losing ground in a liberal state like Wisconsin, but overall I'm still keeping up. In Pennsylvania, I got fucking shit on. That's terrible. I should have just campaigned in Virginia instead. Be perfectly honest, how do you like Barack Obama as a person? Now, this is a trick, because Obama's more popular than me personally. He has more charisma, but I can't kiss his ass. Barack Obama is a smart, engaging man, and I like him and wish him well after I defeat him in November. True? No, okay, so I'm not sure how much I have in common with Obama. I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. I don't particularly like Barack, and it's hard to feel a good someone who promotes policies as misguided as his. Barack is a decent guy. Our personal feelings against each other aren't the issue. It's about how we get the economy moving. Yeah, that's going to be the safe answer. Okay, I'm up in Virginia finally. Okay, that's good. Oh, wow, Michigan's really close. See, so this is fool's gold, because if I go for a state that's really close, such as, like, Michigan, by the next question, I'm going to be down by a lot, so I should just play it safe and go for Colorado instead. During being capital, you fired a lot of workers. Are you proud of your work? We all made mistakes. I'm no exception. Joseph Schumpeter, what the fuck, coined the term creative destruction. Society will never evolve if some people aren't relocated to more productive pursuits from time to time. We created numerous companies like Staples. We are American success stories. True. Wow, look how deep red this is. That's interesting. I'm up in Colorado finally. Up here. I'm winning Pennsylvania somehow. I am winning New Hampshire by 2. Down 2 in Michigan. Down 2 in Wisconsin. Never checked Minnesota. I'm down 4. Okay, in this case, I should probably go for... I'm going to go for Nevada now. Wait, actually, no, I can't. Should large banks like Chase, Citibank, and Bank of America be broken up to reduce the risk of a financial crisis? That's stupid. We have passed Dodd-Frank. I mean, that's an Obama thing. Why would I support that? Too big to fail is too big to exist. What? These banks have never grown so large in the first place without colluding with the federal government. They only exist now because of unconstitutional bailouts. That's not going to help me at all. That's not the best solution for us to take. The last thing we need now is for some arbitrary destabilizing government action. So true. Safe. Oh, God, I'm winning Florida by 6 now? Yoba! Wow, that's really good. Likely Oregon and likely Maine is a good optic for me to have. I'm only losing Oregon by 9 still. Good. Virginia by 2. Good. Pennsylvania. Wisconsin. Yes. Okay, looking good. Okay, I'm going to keep going in Pennsylvania. Is there too much regulation in the American logging industry? What a stupid question. Maybe I should have campaigned in Wisconsin, but whatever. Is there too much regulation of the logging industry? Honestly, there are more trees in the United States than there ever was before the American Revolution. Interesting. We need some rational management of the national resources, but I think we also are too cautious when it comes to using the timber. I don't think so. The last thing we need to do is return to the abuses of the past. Current practices are too permissive, priceless. Old growth forests have been completely destroyed, and we are headed to the future of an unstable trajectory. I don't see how this really matters outside of maybe Washington and Oregon, so I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, I'm just gonna play the middle ground here. Election night has arrived. Okay, I'm 80% sure I'm gonna win this now. We'll see what happens. I think having Trump on the ticket actually helped me in the Midwest a little bit by like 2 points. But we're going to see if we win. How many electoral votes do I think I'll win by? I'll probably get like the upper 200s, like probably like 290, 280, something like that. Okay, so This should be pretty reasonable. I have multiple ways to win at this point, assuming I have a chance at the Rust Belt. If I don't, then I'm going to have to sweep everything else, like Virginia, Colorado, etc. So we're going to see what happens here. I wonder... Oh, we would like you in Ohio. Yeah, I think Romney could have easily won Ohio in retrospect, had he done some stuff different, actually. So we won Ohio, Missouri, North Carolina. That's a good look. Pretty early in the night as well. Okay, so Pennsylvania's not done, so it's going to be close either way. New Hampshire's not done, so it's going to be close. New Mexico, not close, whatever. Florida win red. Virginia win red. That's a very good sign. Okay, I'm extremely close to winning then. I just need one more swing state. I won New Hampshire. Okay, that's extremely good. That's extremely good news. Yo, I won. Yoba. Okay, let's see how much I win by, though. I won Arizona, of course. I lost Michigan, to be expected. So not a full Rust Belt sweep like Trump did, but that's okay. I won New Hampshire, which Trump didn't do. Ha 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 ha. I won Colorado. That's excellent. I haven't won Alaska, so maybe Alaska went blue. Just kidding. Nevada went blue. Okay, to be expected. Okay. I think I probably will come out winning. Okay, never mind. I was going to say Wisconsin, but I ended up losing that one. Okay, we're 91% of the votes in. I think Pennsylvania will go blue because I want to keep my expectations low, but we're going to see what happens right now. And finally, red Pennsylvania. Wow. Yoba. 305 to 233. I completely trumped Obama. He got fucked. Look at that. I basically got the 2016 result if you think about it because, yeah, Trump got like 306. So I more or less won by how much Trump won. So let's break down the swing states. If you remember real life, I lost by 1. Romney lost, but Romney won Florida allegedly by 2.6 in this election. I won Georgia by 12. Okay, I won North Carolina by 4, so I did 2% better there. I won Virginia by 2. Yeah, what is that? 1.5. That's a lot better than normal. I won Pennsylvania by 0.1%. That's really good. I won by 1.1 in New Hampshire. I lost Michigan by lean. I won Ohio by 6. That's good. I lost Wisconsin by less than 1, which is interesting. Why I would win. So Pennsylvania voted like 1 point to the right of Wisconsin, which is interesting. That hasn't happened in a long time, I think. Okay, I won Iowa by Iowa by 8 points. So I won it by like the Trump margin almost. I lost Minnesota by only 4 or 3.6. That's really good. I won Colorado by 1 point. Okay, good. And I won Texas by 21. Okay, 20.4. I lost Nevada by 2.4, so I got a Trump margin in there. So I feel like that's good. John Douglas says, Lalo has a big house. If it takes 1 minute to get a Diet Coke. Kinda true. Okay. Dun. So that's pretty good. Pretty good results. How's the popular vote? So Mitt Romney got 65.49 electoral votes. So so I basically got 65.5 million popular votes. Obama got 64 million votes, so I beat Obama by 1.5 million votes, which is based. Bitch. And then I got 50.1% of the popular vote, which is an absolute majority. So that's awesome. Like I technically got the majority by the skin of my teeth, and he got 48.9. Okay, so I beat him in the popular vote by 2.3. So that's a good feeling, or 2.2. So I won the election in spite of a hard-fought campaign from Barack Obama. You have won the presidency. Nearly 2 centuries after the ill-fated campaign of Joseph Smith, you will become America's first Mormon president. Your next steps are to select a cabinet, have a rousing inaugural speech. On the political front, you need support to overturn Obamacare, or you can focus on tax cuts or other policies entirely. Pretty good, right, guys? 50.01%. Barack Obama got his ass kicked. Gary Johnson only got 0.7. Jill Stein 0.2. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's the campaign trail. I don't want to overdo the campaign trail. I already played 2 games and it felt like forever. So I don't want to milk it too much. But there's plenty of other ones I want to play. So that's going to be fun for another stream or video. We're going to see what happens here. So now you can see what it looks like for me. You have a little graph here or whatever. That's that. Done. So guys, what do you guys think I should do right now? I might wrap up the stream, honestly, because I'm personally getting bored. It's been an hour and a half. I don't want to keep playing. Also, honestly, I feel like, what else could I do? I'm looking on my phone right now. I could make a video on Afghanistan. I would like to get video suggestions. If you would like to give me them, I will give them attention, honestly. And frankly, I feel like if you do something, like comment down below, get suggestion, then you will be the one that influences me to get a video done. And then you can take credit for it. Fuck it, why not? So, that's that. If anybody wants to join the stream on Discord, I guess I can let you in somehow. And that would be cool. So, go ahead and try that if you want. Roblox says N64. Fuck no, I'm not going to do that. That's redonkulous. What else can you do? What else may I do? What can I do for you? I got a Jew for you. Okay. Again, I have 0 content right now. I don't know what you guys want me to do. So, tell me if you want me to wrap up the stream, because I'm totally down to do that. You don't have to fucking tell me twice right now. You know, content game week. And honestly, I feel like I don't want to waste your time. So make sure you comment down below your final things before I end it. If not, give me a suggestion of what to talk about, and then I can help you out in that way. Okay. So let me check the chat real quick. Minecraft. I don't even have Minecraft downloaded. I only have Hearts of Iron 4 downloaded on the laptop. I probably have a sum total of like 2 hours on this laptop, like using it. So I have nothing on it. Okay, guys. I'll give you guys a minute to put in the last things you're going to type in. I'm going to wrap it up soon. Okay? Because I don't want to get that bored doing this shit. And quite frankly, I feel like if you comment down something that's influential, you will get me to stop repeating myself and trying to fill the air. Okay? I do want my wrench back. Red Eagle needs to give me my wrench back. That's something I'll mention. Another thing I'll mention is that pulling out of Afghanistan the way we did was stupid. What else? Joe Biden does have dementia, true. And what else? 7/14 did happen. I wasn't even there, but allegedly it did happen, so I suppose it did. Alright, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream now. I want to thank you guys for watching, for your patience, those of you that are sticking around still. I am very glad that you guys are subbed to my channel. I'm very appreciative of the limited fan base I do have, because it gives me a little bit of an outlet, right? Who are you going to talk to politics about, right? A lot of people, but I partially use YouTube to do that. A lot of other people I talk to as well. So I guess that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, my friends. I'm going to leave you now. And also, N64, I'm going to give you your wrench. Fuck, I forgot. I'm going to give you your wrench. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I'm going to add a moderator right here. Bam, okay. Now you have your wrench. You can type anything you want in the chat right now and see if it works. And according to me, it should, because you saw me click on it. So type something right now if you want, and you can get it. You can get a nice wrench. You can be one of like 10 people that have it. You'll be pretty special here. Stream health. It's healthy. It's excellent. That's excellent. Fuck yes. Alright, great. Okay, great stuff, guys. I'm gonna actually leave you now, finally. Alright. I appreciate you guys sticking around, but I'm gonna have to end it because I don't want to be boring. Okay? So, stream is ending in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adios.